Sometimes I struggle with the fact that, wow, there's a possibility I can really hurt somebody.
Mike Nightmare Tyson. That guy was a nightmare in the ring. I mean, really, if he missed you with his left, then miss you with his right, he'd bite you.
In the 1980s, a new kind of monster was born.
And there was a left hand, and Ratliff will sit it out. Let's take a look and see how Tyson very professionally has cornered Ratliff, and then a short left hook.
Not from a myth, but from the hardest streets of Brooklyn, he was engineered for one purpose: violence. He became the youngest heavyweight champion in history and the most feared athlete on the planet. But the very forces that created Mike Tyson would also nearly destroy him. This is the story of how a boy built in a laboratory of rage became a legend, a villain, and finally, a man. November 22nd, 1986. The world of boxing held its breath. A 20-year-old phenom stepped into the ring, not as a contender, but as a predator. In just 2 rounds, he obliterated the champion, Trevor Berbick, to become the youngest heavyweight king in history.
He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out. It'll be scored as a knockout. Bill's Lane counted him out to 10. It's all over. We've got a brand new heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
His name was Mike Tyson.
86. You was given your first title defense against Trevor Berbick.
Yeah.
For the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Berbick was the last person to fight Ali, and he hurt Ali very bad. When you fought him, was there any revenge?
100%, yes, no doubt about it. I was going to kill him. You know, I saw the way he was beat. He was hitting Ali really hard with everything he had. Ali didn't have nothing left. He was trying to kill him. So I said, oh, I can't wait till I get him.
And for a few terrifying years, he wasn't just the champion, he was the apex predator. He was Iron Mike.
I want to fight, and disrupt the world because I'm the best fighter in the world. Thank you very much, Larry. Thank you.
But to understand the monster, you have to go back to the laboratory where he was forged. Michael Gerard Tyson's world was hell, literally.
What was it like growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, which still is one of the toughest and most dangerous neighborhoods?
It was like a bizarro neighborhood when it was just really bad, and the bad people were the good people, and the good people like the cops, and the people who were hardworking people were the bad people, and we had to get those guys and hurt those guys and get their money, and it was just something like a vortex that was just really bizarre, and nobody was above killing anyone there.
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Mm-hmm. Listen, at one time it looked nice, and then I realized that we had to move, and then the more we moved, the darker it got. Mm-hmm. The less white people we saw. You know, I started in Bedford-Stuyvesant, and it was not a bad neighborhood at that time. White people lived in the neighborhood and all that stuff, and then something happened, I guess. Hard times or something. And we had to go, and we went from Bedford-Stuyvesant, we went to Brownsville. Mm-hmm. And Brownsville was just, it was just, whoa, real aggressive and black. Mm-hmm. You know, anything's capable. Whatever could be done to a human being is being done. Mm-hmm. Anything that could be done to a human being down there is being done.
Born in 1966, he never knew his father. He was a timid, overweight target with a lisp, constantly bullied. One of his only solaces was his pigeons. When a bully killed one in front of him, Tyson threw his first punch.
I had all these birds one day that, that just suddenly popped up in this living room of mine. So some guy, I told some friends of mine from another neighborhood, and they had brought some other guys from the neighborhood to steal the birds. And this one guy stole one of the birds,
After I got my mother, this is like when I got my mother to get my birds. Mom, help me.
Right.
And one guy put a bird in and ran out. So I ran after him. Please give me my bird. Please, can I have my bird? Oh, you want your bird? First smack me. You want this? And he bird ripped the bird head off, hit me with the bird, threw blood on me, smacked me around. To my friend said, Mike, fight him. Don't be afraid. Fight him. And if he beats you up, I'll help. You know what I mean? He never planned on jumping in if I got my butt kicked. I know that. But I just fought. And it's not like I was sensational. I was just flaring away. And I guess I hit him more than he hit me. So I got it.
It was a turning point from victim to aggressor.
You can't imagine how many ferocious beatings I took over these pigeons. When my life was at stake and guys, people throwing you off the roof, kicking you, man, over these birds. Hey, what we love about these birds is what we can't get from human beings, and that's loyalty. And that's what the connection is with them. As long as he's alive and his heart's pumping, he'll come back.
By age 11, he'd been introduced to drugs. 13, being arrested 38 times and was a proficient thief and street fighter, running with a gang called the Jolly Stompers. The system had one last place to send him, the Tryon School for Boys, a juvenile detention center. In that reform school, fate intervened in the form of a counselor, Bobby Stewart, who saw raw power.
Third shift staff would tell me, writing me notes, leaving notes. The next day, he said, "Bob, we got to do something with this kid." Last it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and he said, "The kid is still practicing what you showed up in the dark. The lights are out." With that work ethic, he would have succeeded in whatever he took.
Stewart connected him with the legendary reclusive trainer, Cus D'Amato. D'Amato saw more than power. He adopted the 16-year-old Tyson, gave him a home, and became the father figure he never had. But this was no gentle mentorship, it was a psychological and physical reconstruction. D'Amato filled Tyson's mind with the techniques of past masters.
If there's no spark, I can't put life. I'm not a creator. What I do is discover and uncover, see? And when I uncover, the boys themselves discover qualities in themselves that they didn't even know they had.
He channeled Tyson's bottomless rage and pain from a childhood of abuse and neglect into a fighting style of controlled, terrifying fury. D'Amato didn't just build a boxer, he programmed a weapon and prophesied his destiny to become the youngest heavyweight champion ever.
I feel I was born to fight because I have no other interest in anything else. Everybody's a fighter in their own right. You're a fighter, I'm a fighter. Everyone that's in this room, even the newspapermen, they're fighters. But everybody don't get up every morning and run. Everybody don't go to the gym every morning. And everybody don't have enough discipline to wait in the locker room for 2 hours or 3 hours, then go in the ring and do what they've been taught all those years in the gym. And so that's what separates a champion from a mediocre fighter.
But what about talent?
Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
Turned pro at 18, Iron Mike was a force of nature. His style was simple, brutal physics, a devastating jab, crushing hooks, and relentless pressure. He didn't just beat opponents, he erased them, often in less than a round. The media dubbed him the baddest man on the planet. Fans were in awe. He was a superhero of violence. In 1986, he fulfilled D'Amato's prophecy, destroying Trevor Berbick. But Cus D'Amato had died a year earlier. The architect was gone, and the weapon was now loose in the world. Without D'Amato's guiding hand, Tyson was adrift. He fell under the influence of promoter Don King, who fed his worst impulses.
And then I got caught up with this other piece of shit, Don King, who's just a wretched, slimy, reptilian motherfucker, right? This is supposed to be my brother, my black brother, right? He's just a bad man. He's a real bad man. He abused you, and he would kill his mother for $1. He's ruthless. He's deplorable. He doesn't know how to love anybody. That's just the way he is.
The greatest country in the world, man. This is America, baby.
His tumultuous marriage to actress Robin Givens played out in toxic tabloid headlines. The disciplined monster was becoming an erratic, self-destructive celebrity. In 1990, the unthinkable happened. 42-1 underdog Buster Douglas knocked him out. The invincible myth was shattered.
Look at this! Look at Buster coming back! Did he fight for the legs of Mike? I don't know, we got him again! Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas! Look at this! He's knocked Mike Tyson down for the first time in his career! Mike Tyson hits the canvas! He's in big trouble! He may not be able to recover! It's up to 7 and 8! He's not gonna make it! Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Then came the crash. In 1992, he was convicted of rape and sentenced to prison. The public and media turned viciously. The hero was now a villain, a monster in the truest sense.
Anything said on like the
I'm innocent. How you doing, Charles? All right. When I was raping that wretched swine of a woman, Desiree Washington, it was the most horrible time of my life. It was the most heinous day of my life because I go into prison, I lost my humanity, I lost my reputation, I lost everything that I worked so hard for. You know what I mean? Say that I was conducting myself as a little brat that time and being promiscuous with the women. I've done no such thing as took that woman's chastity at all. I have to be honest. I'm a jerk sometimes, and I say things that sometimes crass and coarse. But I would never do nothing to that extent. And whatever I did, I may have took advantage of women before, but I never took advantage of her. I don't know what to say about that situation. Just basically took the whole life out of me in that situation. I never again trusted anyone.
His 1997 comeback fight against Evander Holyfield ended in infamy. Tyson, frustrated and outclassed, bit off a piece of Holyfield's ear. It was the final, grotesque act of the unchained monster. As one sports writer noted, the only thing everyone agreed on was that he wasn't going to be long for this world. This is where the story should end. A tragic fall, a broken palooka, but Mike Tyson performed his greatest act of defiance. He lived. He found sobriety, a stable family, and an unexpected new career. Through a raw, confessional one-man show, he showed a pathos and humanity that shocked critics. The villain, through sheer force of surviving his own life, became a beloved, introspective elder statesman of bro culture. In 2024, a 14-year-old journalist asked the 58-year-old Tyson about his legacy. His answer went viral.
So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
It wasn't the boast of a king, but the weary, profound reflection of a man who has seen every extreme of human experience and come out the other side.
This one here? Huh? You scared of this one?
He's a real champ.
Really? I think so. Yeah, you're a real champ, man.
I'm that powerful. I'm so fast.
Uh-huh.
He hit me.
What would have happened if you would have fought Mike Tyson?
I call him Mike Nightmare Tyson. That guy was a nightmare in the ring. I mean, really, if he missed you with his left, then missed you with his right, he'd bite you. I didn't want to have anything to do with that guy.
You didn't want him?
No, I didn't want him.
Do you think he wanted you?
No way. We were both. One was scared, and the other was glad of that. I could really punch, and of course, I was an expert at punching downward. My manager would hold the bag, and he was down there, so I learned to really develop power from punchers, guys who were down low. He was smart enough to understand that.
No, Tyson's intelligent. I won the World Junior Championships in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and I remember the American team was saying, "Oh, well, you never fought the best." So I'm like, "Who's that?" And they told me it was Mike Tyson, Cus D'Amato. Went to the gym the next day, and he tried to beat the hell out of me. And I put on my Muhammad Ali routine and start dancing around the ring and doing what I do. And after the fourth day, it was definitely even between both of us. And there was one part where Mike Tyson actually put down his hands and said, hit me, try hitting me, because I wasn't standing one spot and getting hit by him. So he was trying to lull me in.
My goal, I wanted to be the heavyweight champion of the world, and the only person I knew is Mike Tyson do it, I could do it. He hit hard, but he got short arms.
Right.
And so I seen Mike whipping people that 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". And they outweigh him by 20, 30 pounds. He beat the daylights out of him.
Right.
I figured if Mike could do it, I could do it.
The only time I got stopped is when Mike Tyson hit. He's the only one that stopped me. So I never believe in taking a whole lot of punches. My style of boxing was move here, move there, and don't get hit. Hit and don't be hit. But Mike was the only one that hit me.
Because at that time, he was like a wrecking ball, going through heavyweight contenders left and right.
How did you feel going up against Mike Tyson?
I felt very confident in my abilities. Yes, I did. So I was aware of his potential, but I was there, so I got to look at him in a different way, not so much of what I seen the results of his ring bravado, but it was just him as a person, looking at him and seeing him a little differently too.
Named after Mike.
Named after Mike,
wow,
yes.
That shit happened.
I'll tell you how it happened. My dad was a professional boxer in the late 80s, early 90s, heavyweight. And his hero was you.
Really?
So when I was born August the 12th, 1988, I came into the world and I was 8 weeks premature and I was dying. I wasn't supposed to live. Really? And when I lived, my dad said, I'm going to call you after my favorite heavyweight, Tyson.
So, what do we celebrate in Mike Tyson? Not just the knockouts or the titles. We celebrate the paradox, the child of hell who became a king, the engineered monster who found a soul, the man who was supposed to die young but chose to live and evolve. His legacy isn't a clean statue. It's a cracked mirror reflecting brutality, genius, failure, and resilience. He is the last pure monster of the golden era, and his greatest victory was learning to live with the man inside. Was Mike Tyson's comeback outside the ring more impressive than his dominance inside it? Who faced greater adversity, Tyson or Ali? Debate in the comments, subscribe to Celebrate Men, and tell us which golden era legend we should profile next.